Hello and welcome to another Dictionary Tarot. I'm your host, Rose Red of Rose Red Tarot. Dictionary Tarot is a type of reading that I invented when I was young, where you ask the dictionary for a fortune. I pick 4 words from the dictionary, and whichever word resonates with you, you keep that word in mind. I pull a card of guidance for each of those 4 words at the end, so that whatever word you chose, that is the fortune that's designated for you. So let's begin. The first word will be, my eyes are closed, holly. Right when we finish Christmas. So if you are still reeling from Christmas or have some association with holly, or your name is Holly, or something that occurred over the Christmas holiday is leaving you in a conundrum in the new year, this would be your word. The second word is, I feel like it's right near the end here, and I feel like it's over on this side. Subspecies. The first thing I thought of was if you are feeling like an outcast, or like you don't belong, or like you think you have some major problem that other people don't have, that makes you feel inferior, or makes you think you're not gonna find in life or get in life what others get, I would choose this word for your reading. The third word will be hard-nosed. If someone at this time has commented on your hard-nosed ways, your stubborn or inflexible ways of thinking, or you are dealing with someone who this is their primary characteristic, and you're in a dilemma about it, this would be the word for you, hard-nosed. And our final word for this week's Dictionary Tarot reading is, where is it on this page? My eyes are closed. Retard. To hinder, delay, or slow the progress of. Okay, we're using it as what it is here, which is a verb, retard. So if you feel you've been delayed or hindered, and your primary issue is how you can get through this delay, how you can speed things up, or if you're feeling like, what is hindering me? Like, why is this taking so long? That would be your word. So the words this week are kind of complex. Let's come back up to me. So we got our 4 words: holly, subspecies, hard-nosed, and retard or delay. So now, dear viewer, if you could select which of those if you could select which of those most speaks to you, I will now shuffle. Could we have guidance for the person watching that chose the word holly? That word means something to them, or they are dealing with something that occurred over the Christmas time that they're looking for some help with. I'm being guided to cut this, and I think it's under my hand. Okay, the card that has come out for the viewers that chose the word holly For those that are dealing with someone named Holly, or they're named Holly, the advice is to not trust this person. Ulterior motives are at play, and to just keep that in mind, that you can't trust this person, and so to not share too much personal information with them. If this is just something related to Christmas time, the Christmas holiday that you're still reeling about, let's have a follow-up clarifier for this Two of Cups. There's another card of deception. I would, it's a similar message, okay? Just keep your cards close to your chest. If you can do what you need to do on your own, this highly suggests going off on your own. You might not need this partnership as much as you think that you do. So just be prepared to kind of do something, take a risk and do it independently. That is the advice for those that chose the word Holly. As for those that chose the word subspecies, for those that feel like an outcast, feel like they don't belong. Your supposed weakness, your supposed inferiority is your strength. That's what makes you unique. I'm actually hearing the word special, okay? You have to view it as your strength. You have to view it as what makes you different, what makes you stand out, rather than looking at it from a negative point of view. Really use your differences to your advantage, okay? Try to, like, the example that just popped into my head was Tom York, Radiohead, saying that he used to be so self-conscious about his eyes, how his eyes are different from one another. And then I guess his first girlfriend or something said that's what she liked most about him, like that it made him really special. So just keep that in mind. For those of you that chose the word hard-nosed, aka stubborn, ooh. Looks like we have two for you. Being stubborn is being determined, is being focused, is being driven to a specific thing and not wanting to sway from that. So this is a kind of similar message to the subspecies people. It's like, just, why you're doing what you're doing. People might see it as a negative. For you, it's a positive. For you, you're trying to build a stable, prosperous reality for yourself. And it's interesting, this clarifier that fell out with it, which is the final card in the deck, which, two female driven cards here. I'm really seeing this as self-protection and single-minded, like putting your goals at the top of your mind. I'm not seeing stubbornness or hard-nosedness as a negative thing in this reading. So I don't know if someone was trying to twist it and make it an insult, but I would wield it to your advantage as you've been doing, and block out any negative interpretations of your current approach. And finally, for those who chose, for those who chose retard, as in delay or hinder, what is some guidance for those who chose this word? It's funny, the last word in the other dictionary tarot reading was also, you know, you'd have to be kind of I'd keep this in mind, but you have to be kind of a rebel to choose this word as your word, I think, because of its other meanings. So it's interesting. For those who dared to choose this as their word, who feel delayed, who feel hindered, what is hindering the retard word crowd? I'm being called to cut. Oh, no, I'm not. You are discouraged and exhausted and might be dealing with some health issues or mental health issues, okay? Honestly, I'm gonna give you some tough love right here. It's a message that I'm getting. The answer is self-pity, okay? Yes, there's depression. Yes, there might be unhealthy coping mechanisms for those of you that chose this word, or the person you're dealing with that is hindering you has those issues. But ultimately, their problem or your problem, depending on who you feel is hindering you most, yourself or another person, is self-pity. So they're kind of making their reality much worse by feeling like a victim. So my advice to those who chose this word, who feel delayed and hindered, what's hindering you? Your perspective that you've been wronged, that life or the world is bad, and just digging yourself a hole of these kind of biased towards the negative thoughts. So I would really, I'm going to pull another card for you. I'm going to pull another card for you. How can people who are kind of struggling with self-pity, what steps can they take to get out of that bad habit? Okay, just take action. Take action. Stop wallowing. Make a move. Make a move. A big move you can make. I feel like this is more for some men who are watching. A move you can make is just towards I'm getting the phrase asking people out in person. Like if someone interests you in person, just to say, hey, like, you seem cool. Can I take you out for coffee sometime? Just being proactive, being confident, being assertive, just getting yourself out of this rut of all these perceptions of the world that are kind of overpopulating your mind because you're spending too much time by yourself, which a lot of us are. So I do see this as a kind of dating advice. But if you are in a relationship and that doesn't apply, I would say it's definitely reach out to your friends more, and agree to invitations more. If people ask you to something that you feel not interested in, to just go anyway. Just get out of your head, get out of the house, get out into the world, and a lot of this retardation will dissipate like the weather.